Hello, my name is Natalie. This video is brought to you by OSBHA Health Advocates. OSBHA stands for Oregon School-Based Health Alliance. In this video, we will be talking about consent and youth healthy relationships. This video was brought to you by 5 health advocates, Erica, Melissa, Jaylene E., and myself.
What is consent? Consent means giving someone permission or agreeing to do something. If you do not feel like doing something, say no. Giving consent is important. If you do not get a yes from the person, do not continue. Respect people's decisions and make them feel comfortable. If someone is not sure with their answer, that is a no. The correct form of consent is an enthusiastic yes. Do not take others' answers as consent. Doing a favor for someone does not mean you got consent. Do not take hints as consent. The correct way is to ask for consent. How do you get it? You simply ask. Here are some ways to ask for consent. Can we continue? Is this okay? Is it okay if I touch you there? Is it okay if I kiss you here? Are you comfortable with this? Can we do this? And are you sure about this?
We have 2 scenarios to help you better understand consent. So, scenario number 1, Ashley and Oscar have been dating for a year now. One day after school, Ashley and Oscar head over to Oscar's house. Ashley expresses that she's ready to take their relationship to the next level, but Oscar doesn't feel ready or comfortable to have sex. Ashley tries to convince Oscar, but Oscar says no. Oscar then continues to say, I don't feel comfortable or ready right now. I need you to understand my decision. Ashley then proceeds to apologize and respects Oscar's choice. She then comforts him.
In another situation, Ashley and Oscar are hanging out when Oscar begins to touch Ashley's thigh. She feels uncomfortable and tells Oscar to stop. Oscar asks Ashley, Why did you ask me to stop? Ashley answers with, You did not ask me for consent, and that made me feel uncomfortable. In this case, if Oscar wants to proceed, he should ask Ashley for her consent. Next, we have an interview with 2 student health advocates. When did you learn about consent?
I remember learning about consent my sophomore year in my health class. The unit was really helpful, but it was very quick as well.
Why should people learn about consent?
People should learn about consent because it's essential for healthy relationships. Consent is an important topic and word many people still don't know about. So I'm glad I'm taking part of educating youth about this topic. And consent is important and overall something everyone should know about.
And lastly, why is consent important to you?
So, consent is overall an important topic, and consent is important to me because I feel like it's essential for the community well-being and wellness to know the definition, and even having scenarios and real life experiences is really helpful. So, it's important to me because it has improved many of my friendships and relationships as well.
Hi, I want this video to be helpful. I want you to be able to take something from this video and what you don't want to take to leave. You are free to share any of the aforementioned and now following resources, and of course, use them for yourself as well. Hijo de Dios, thank you. And as you can see on this slide, there are some resources in the form of links to school-based health centers throughout Oregon that direct you to web pages. And then on the next slide, there are some continuing resources that center other things that are not school-based health centers, but centering things like sexual assault, Black, Indigenous, people of color mental health, and also mental health in general, resources that aren't culturally specific for Black, Brown, Indigenous peoples. So yeah, Hijo de Dios, thank you.